Love, Antosha. It's a documentary about Anton Yelchin, who died in 2016, I believe. And it's about his career, I'm guessing, about him coming up through the ranks, elevating his acting level to being recognized and starring in movies. I'm hearing a lot of good buzz around this, and I thought we would take a look at it today. Love, Antosha. It's about Anton Yelchin, and I'm guessing that a lot of you will recognize him from the newer Star Trek films where he played the younger Chekhov in the Abrams-verse. But for me, I always thought that, yeah, he's got a lot of potential. He's going to have a bright future ahead of him in the realm of acting. I liked him in other films like that Fright Night remake, and I just thought he had a charisma about him. So I'm going to take a look at this trailer, and then we'll break it down afterwards as to what I thought about his career. And here we go.
The thrill of making movies and studying characters and getting to work with people that you respect and admire is so far superior to everything
Jennifer
else.
Lawrence? He was in.
At least for me, that's how I think about things.
The actor Anton Yelchin is with me, and you are shooting yet again something.
Yeah. It was like the first thing I consciously said to my folks. I want to do this. I want to make movies.
He got to work with a lot of famous
number
people.
of years. You've done so much.
Next tonight, here to the stunning death in Hollywood.
Police are saying it appears to be a freak accident that killed the 27-year-old actor.
It was.
The random events that had to occur for this to happen were just cataclysmically unfair, you know.
My parents came to this country not knowing a word of English and just started to work. My mom, I owe her everything for believing in me.
It looked like they had a great relationship.
That with most people degrades over time.
I was so kind of baffled by how good he was. I wanted to be better, smarter, cooler, but couldn't even hang with him.
Who he was as an artist was so far beyond acting. Because he could, do everything.
Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard's one of my favorites. And I love this, how they're, giving testimonials about
photo shoots in the valley on the side. I mean, he was the kind of guy that did everything on the side.
Certain images I can't get out of my mind. For Chris Pine to be freaked out about what Anton did means it was out there.
There's always that courage to go into the darker parts of himself.
What are you waiting for? Were you always confident that you are good enough to make it?
Is that a screen test?
I mean, I'm still not very confident in that.
One more, right away. He was always going further than the rest of us. I don't think he gave himself much of a break.
Ben Foster?
He was so intense to find situations that would challenge him.
That's just so cool. I like this.
And I want to express a particular point of view that I have.
When he was little, every day he would trade cards. Dear mommy, I love you so very much. Love, Antosha. It's no gifts better than those.
Wow, the way she kind of was talking there in the end, it got you right here. He was just a phenomenal talent. His presence on screen. I remember the year that he passed. I had just watched Green Room, and I was not that favorable in my review for Green Room. I saw it in Mississauga, Ontario at the time, and I was driving back, and I was thinking, do I really want to keep this up after I had learned about his passing? And I was kind of like, I didn't give it a favorable review at the time for Green Room, but upon watching it a second time, it came up a bit. But after hearing him pass, I pulled it off my YouTube channel. I didn't want to have that up there anymore because I was kind of being really critical about it, which I should be. But at the time, I felt like it was a little bit insensitive. And I think that's just the kind of impression that that he had on people, is that you didn't want to say bad stuff about him. And it's just so weird. It's not weird. It's just 3 years now afterwards. And it's like you try to compile death in your life and what it means to you and all of your loved ones. And I'm thinking that death is not the end. It can't be. In all of my fiber and all my being, I just feel like either it's spiritual or religious. It's not the end. It can't be. I feel like there's more. And I'm happy that this movie's being made. I'm happy that it was made. And it looks like it's a fantastic tribute to his career and who he was as a person. I want to share with you guys what I felt was one of his most underrated movies that not a lot of people saw. It came out, I think, a year after his death on online, like streaming services, and it was shot in the same year. It was called The Driftless Area, and it had Zooey Deschanel in it. And I just was flicking through stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm not sure as if I can watch him yet on screen because it still felt a little fresh, but the synopsis kind of caught me. And it was kind of like a bartender comes back to his hometown after his parents die and finds himself in a dangerous situation involving a mysterious woman and a violent criminal. And it got me hooked with that, and I watched it. And it was really good. It was one of his best work. It was Zooey Deschanel's probably best work too. I like the chemistry between them. I can't really do it too much more justice other than looking at the trailer, which I think I'll share with you guys now. And if that gets you excited to see more of his work, to see more of his stuff that perhaps didn't come out in the big, huge screen like the Star Trek series, then yeah, take a look at this movie called The Driftless Area. It's a much more toned down drama.
I'm Stella. Pierre. I think you saved my life, Stella. And now I owe you a great favor.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's going to seem strange.
Okay.
I died in a fire. We need someone to find the arsonist.
You ever have anyone after you that wanted to hurt you?
Last job, I burned a house down. It's supposed to be empty.
So what happened to the person in the house?
Aubrey Plaza, I forgot she was
Burn any houses lately?
You don't know anything about me. This is going well.
This has a good cast. It had a good cast.
Probably.
Oh, I'm upset. Hey, easy on the car.
And I don't want anything to happen to you.
I think it's already happening.
The one who did this to you, he's got to be made to pay.
Frank Langella. Yeah, this was a great film.
Make it so hard to
It had a gentleness to
There are
it.
things in this world that we don't know.
And we got to see a lot of his range as an actor.
Leave it all behind. Did things work out the way you planned?
Everything that needs to happen is going to happen.
So leave with me now. Don't leave it till morning comes.
John Hawkes, that's it.
We've nowhere to
Ellie Shawkat, she was with him in
There's a
Green Book.
million
You can't beat Frank Langella.
miles to
Legend.
I don't want you to leave me.
a million miles.
I want you to
Just like
always be
Anton.
right here.
The Driftless Area. Thank you for sharing that with me. If you haven't seen it, yeah, that it's a pretty good film. I think you will enjoy it if you liked his work. All right, Love Antosha 2019. It's set to release in August, so I'll definitely be taking a look for that one. What's this? YouTube is recommending a video for you to see. It's also showing you my last one. And here's that little bubble for a subscription. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.